Tuloy ang Bubble Clasico. And these two teams will be facing each other once again. Rivals from way, way back, 1980.
Here. And what is nice is he has embraced into this system of Coach Tim Cohn. He's going to flourish
As the much bigger Capiral. Scotty T wants to get the lead para sa kanyang koponan, and immediately the lead changes hands.
He coolly has that flow, that rhythm to take that shot with so much confidence in his system.
Kahit nung starting lineups pa lang, tinatawag ni Noel Zarate kanina. Maliit yung height, di ba? As you see, Corpus finally gets one underneath, but
He has to be creative because Barangay Ginebra is also known as a good shot blocking team.
and now,
What about the performance of their center, Prince Capiral?
well, and they were in a comfortable lead. But all of a sudden, yun na nga, nangyari yung nangyari. All of a sudden,
Homes, ang lahat naman daw ng ginagawa nila. Kahit mismong yung pagpasok sa bubble ay para sa fans. Para po sa Magnolia Hotshots, gentlemen.
maraming salamat. Selena Dagdag Alas. There inside the bubble. Another reverse.
We'll have a better attack at the basket and higher efficiency. They're just wheeling passers. We talked about Jeff Chan at the top of our coverage.
Thompson. Here's Stan. He'll stop and pop from three. That's his second of the first period.
Just from the three. But now probably because he is adapting to the kind of basketball and the way his players are shooting with ease and normal.
They find LA. Kapapasok lang sa laro. He'll drive the lane. Set up his partner. Jump it for the J.
Kayang makashoot sa perimeter, kaya binibigyan nila ng open looks.
Ganda nga ng ginagawa nila. So si Halalon hit that seven.
If they just keep it to a minimum, they'll have more chances of winning in the end.
That's right. There's JD. Cleaning up. But you could see, presence lang ni Japet Aguilar. Nag-iba na yung trajectory, di ba?
But there might be a question on that defense by Japet.
Jeff Chan. So we were saying earlier, may not have been a point of attack for Ginebra that much in the past. But when you have... Now Banchero, that's a three if it goes. And he knocks that down. To not the score at 23.
Coach Chito Victorero pagdating sa kanyang guard rotation.
Oh, talaga. And they're on the run. Rewarded. 5 seconds to shoot before this quarter ends. The pass goes to Japet, and the layup is good. And they share the ball once again, and a good result. Sino ba mas bata, di ba? You do some of that work, my friend. I'll share some of my food with you.
Inclusion dun si Prince Capiral.
Di pa nasa-set up. Mukhang marked man nga si Prince Capiral. But dagdagan mo nga ng isa.
From the 3-5 or make it 6 out of 9 for 66%.
Pouring it on from 3-point land. Ngayon naman inside incursion. Alon. Checking out the numbers. Sabi niya, lamang to mga nakapula. Pero kaya ko nung lusutan itong mga to. Height advantage, favor, is in Barangay Ginebra's favor rather. Every single matchup and another 3-point.
Okay, they are now a perimeter shooting team. But this is what happens when you shoot well from...
And now, a couple of times we've seen the driver ng Magnolia dropping it to Rivas, who doesn't even look to take a shot.
Initially guarding, so you can defend both. You can help that. You can defend the helps on the help side on the guy penetrating that happened to be Tenorio, but you should be quick enough to go back to your original coverage.
That's right, and you'll pay if you don't. But now Jackson Corpus focused in this game.
Minor leagues, and eventually he was signed by Mahindra in 2017. He is now 31 years old with Santos, Calvin Abueva, who's ready to play again in the PBA. Ato Agustin, of course, former MVP.
Cortez.
Yes.
He's from Pampanga.
Of
and we were
course.
talking about it. You talk about Sangalang was asking for it. Now he will attack against Japet Aguilar. Gets that one to go off the glass. Ang ganda nung hesitation move na yun. And he has a chance for the three-point play, slowly working himself back into game shape. Itong si Ian Sangalang. Again, Rivas kept it alive, but no, it went to Stan the man. And he keeps distance between himself and Paul Lee, finishing on the break. Napunta kay Arvin, no hesitation, and siya rin, naka-tres na.
That zone, kailangan mag-revisit ng game plan itong Magnolia.
Look at Jackson Corpus, just moving yet again. Pringle now will attack. They can't get it from three. He decides to bring it into the paint. Ito si Halalon, yung pinag-uusapan namin ni Coach RG. He fakes the defense, kicks to Rome. Assist para kay Gio, tres para kay Rome De La Rosa.
And what you need to watch out for really is the ratio of Gio Halalon. Assist to turnover ratio. That was a good setup job. It is also what happened with what you saw, meaning the intelligence behind the specific play, the kind of fast break attack, for example, that Magnolia did. It was not just an easy pass. You have to freeze the defense and make sure you're well balanced. And even that kind of a read by LA Tenorio.
After several of his teammates had already made threes, and Gio Halalon got lazy on that layup, waited, and then forgot that Arvin Tolentino is 6'4 and a half. Naabutan pa ni Arvin yun.
Now, it turned out to be a blessing in disguise. Gio Halalon thought that it would be a walk along the park for him, but you're not going to do that for a guy who's just so determined.
Ginebra Kings, they have their hands full against Magnolia so far. Just a 2-point lead at the half. Great teams deep into the playoffs, and yet a team like Phoenix was able to upend them.
Yes, they obviously lacked the composure to weather the storm.
Stand the man, left it for Scotty, corner to Prince. Prince drives the lane, lefty shot off the glass. Prince Capiral.
And Barangay Ginebra is up again by 5 points.
Make that three on that pabandang tira ni Mark Baroka to quickly answer the three. Left it for Stanley. Baseline drive. White. Jackson Corpus laying it up over Arvin Tolentino.
Again, two guys overshot the closeout, and that paved the way for Baroka to shoot his perimeter jumper.
Paul Lee in the lane to Rome De La Rosa. Nice finish.
Slowly but surely, they're getting back into shape.
Prince Capiral is waking up. But in the meantime, they're hanging close. But there you go.
Bad sign for team transition
Parang lobat,
defense.
no? Lobat yung iba. Hindi na nakasabay. And Prince Capiral now scoring another basket. Three. Nadagdagan talaga yung kanyang apelyido. Ginebra. Aljon Mariano, look at that spin move. And that's what you call court awareness. He knew where he was sa kanyang pag-ikot.
It was beyond beautiful. I've always said this, itong si Mariano. Very under the radar operator for Barangay Ginebra. But
Always a threat dahil magaling nga mamasa si Jeff Chan. 4 assists last game in only 9 minutes of action. A shooter, though, more than anything else. And he makes them pay. They forgot about him. Paul Lee babawi. Ayaw. Sanggalang the rebound. Will attack. Makes space for himself. Inurong si Japet Aguilar. Just to show their support no, para sa kanilang mga players.
But if you're a virtual fan, it's so entertaining. I've done that a couple of times.
There's Rafi Rivas. Hindi nag-hesitate on this play. So it's a run done by Magnolia. Jeff. He's a threat from out there. He'll drive. Try the reverse. Nothing there. Up ahead to Paul Lee. He's got Gio on the right. Left it for Halalon. Basket is good. And we're all tied up once again. Now with Paul Lee. He'll attack. Get the contact and the basket. And a chance for a three-point play. The lead is back with Magnolia. 25 seconds to go in the third.
Oh, the way he is exploding here in the third quarter. Now you begin to sense that he was just pacing himself. 6 total points out of his 8 happening here in the third.
And that Magnolia making this a Clasico in all senses. Rivas, Lee, Rome De La Rosa, Baroka, and Halalon for Magnolia. Kabilang panig, it's Tenorio, Chan, Pringle, Joe Devance, and Jared Dillinger. And a basket inside from Mark Baroka. Turnaround Jay. Wow. Here's Baroka. Bouncing it over to Rome. Perfect pass.
He's getting the confidence of Coach Tim Cone again.
Oh, look at that. Chris Banchero. Nakadalawang interceptions na yan kanina. Scotty Thompson was able to wait patiently. Ito yung layup ni Scotty a while ago. Amazing play of the quarter powered by Smart. Experience next level speeds. Banchero the drive. Kicks it out to Sanggalang. Nice setup and he rewards. Bumawi naman si Stan Pringle with a good interception. He missed the layup but Scotty Thompson was there.
He sensed it that nagsa-struggle ngayon yung kanyang koponan. Look at this. He was not even in the play. And all of a sudden, our screen just caught him in the last second.
Pringle behind his back. Shake and bake para kay Stanley.
Now,
And the
Pringle On the other side, using his dribbling exploits, eluding the first defender, also the second defender, and it was a beauty eluding the defense of a taller Ian Sangalang.
Jackson Corpus to Baroka, 4 to shoot. He'll have to put it up.
That's a timely basket. Badly needed for them to have a 2-point or a 2-possession advantage. Nothing was going right with their offense because it was defended well by Barangay. Yung ano lang, lumalamang lang nung mga bandang huli. But now, closing the game, itong Magnolia, a lot better from the last 3 games that they played. Not a lot of empty possessions for them.
Wanted to go to Rome. Ball on the floor. Taken away by Ginebra. Now Pringle will attack. Layup is good for Stan in transition. Ang layo ng tres. Wow! Paul Lee. That was from Manila. That Magnolia will now break that elimination round losing streak to Barangay Ginebra in what we call the Manila, now Clark Bubble Clasico. And another 3 all of a sudden. And a 10-point victory. Who would have thunk it after those games, Coach Ryan, those painful losses, Alaska, Meralco, and the most painful one to Phoenix. What a bounce back from the Magnolia Hotshots.